Before we get into the dream, what do you make of Twitter as a platform? Just because it's a platform for a lot of these alternative mainstream.
Oh, I hope this is going to be a long interview, Ryan, because there's so much to say about this question alone. It's interesting the way the chat has gone, because you have brought in a subject at the perfect time to illustrate what I've been saying. Twitter, X, Elon Musk. I've had Elon Musk on my radar for a very long time, because you do not reach that level of apparently claim to be richest man in the world unless the cult is okay with you, right? You don't. Unless you're in service to the cult, you don't get to that level. Because as I've described elsewhere, this cult completely controls the world banking financial system. It bloody created it. And therefore, if it wants to bring you down financially from that highest point of richest man in the world, it can do it overnight. The great chunks of Musk's wealth are related to the overvaluation of the share price of Tesla. Okay, so let's look. I have this phrase, know the outcome and you'll see the journey. If you don't know what the outcome is planned to be, then everything's random. Why are they doing that? Why has this happened? When you know what the outcome is planned to be, those apparently random events become very clear stepping stones to the outcome. So what's the outcome they want? Well, part of it is they want to generate a electromagnetic field, the cloud they call it, which impacts on every inch of the planet, what we perceive as the planet. And it's founded now at its highest point on 5G, but they're already starting to bring 6G in, 7G to come. They want to create this massive cloud of electromagnetic, technologically generated energy, information, to which humans will be connected through AI. So instead of expanding your consciousness, which we all can, out of this illusory realm of, quote, mind, we'll get into what mind really is, your mission control is not a state of infinite awareness limited only by your perception of how awake you can be. Your mission control will be the cloud. And the cloud will be, this is what they plan, a hive mind for everyone. You know, people like Ray Kurzweil at Google, the so-called futurist, has openly talked about it for a long time. Other people are openly talking about it because they can't hide it anymore. They've got to sales pitch it now because it's becoming obvious to people as the world changes. They are talking about the fact that by 2030, the human brain will be connected to artificial intelligence. And once that happens, artificial intelligence will do more and more, these are their words, more and more of human thinking until human thinking as we know it now will be basically negligible. And therefore, no more necessity to control information, to form perception, to dictate behavior. Your perception will come direct through AI. And it will be a hive mind. That I've been warning about this for like 20 years or more, the hive mind. So how do you create this cloud? Well, you can put 5G towers all over the place. Okay, yeah, you can do that. And of course, during COVID, when everything was shut down, essential work only, essential work was considered putting these towers up everywhere. But you're not going to get every inch of the planet. To do that, you need low orbit satellites, thousands and thousands of them, beaming this stuff at every inch of planet Earth. Who's the leader in that? Who has got permission from the Federal Communications Commission, their version of Ofcom in effect, in the United States to put tens of thousands of low orbit satellites up to beam this stuff at the Earth? SpaceX. SpaceX. Elon Musk. Who was it that came out and said AI could be the end of humanity? True, in terms of humanity as we know it. Elon Musk. What did he then do? He started a company called Neuralink, which is about connecting the human brain to computers and AI, which is exactly what Kurzweil was talking about. Another agenda is electric vehicles. And electric vehicles are not there to replace petrol and diesel vehicles, except for the elite and the rich. They're there to make sure, by banning diesel and petrol vehicles, that the mass of the population don't have a bloody vehicle, because the end of movement is fundamental to this dystopia. The 15-minute cities, the digital concentration camp, digital currencies, all involved in this. So the idea with electric cars, nothing to do with the environment. Hello? Intelligent life calling planet Earth. It's to do with the fact that you cannot have an autonomous vehicle run by petrol and diesel. It's got to be electric. Because then you're not deciding where you can go. The computer in the car is. So great chunks of a country or a world can be denied people even with a car, because the computer won't take you to where the authorities don't want you to go. So who's fronting up that? What's the most famous electric car, autonomous car company in the world? Tesla. So, and there's other reasons too, right? So all of those are fronted up by Elon Musk. And they are fundamental aspects of this agenda of total human control. And then he calls himself a free speech absolutist. Okay. Mainstream alternative media seems to think that that Elon Musk is some kind of bloody hero. What was it? What was it Albert Pike said? When the public need a hero, we'll give them one. So let's ask a few questions about Twitter. Now X. X is obsessed with X. So the alternative, mainstream alternative, has been saying that Twitter as was is controlling information, that it's run, dictated by the deep state, and it's controlling information, it's controlling what you can see and what you can't see. I was thrown off Twitter at the same time in April 2020, while Russell Brand has been kept on all the way through to now to build up 6.5 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, now demonetized, and millions and millions more on Facebook and what is now X, Twitter. Whereas I was off the lot in 2020, early 2020. So, okay, so you're saying the deep state controlled Twitter and what could be seen on it? Yeah. Okay, I've got a question for you. Elon Musk is a free speech absolutist, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. So why would the deep state that had secured control of Twitter and what could be seen on it and what couldn't, why did they allow the free speech absolutist to frickin' buy it? More than that, why did they threaten to take him to court to make sure that he bought it and took it over? Well, how about if this takeover of the alternative media, this here and no further barricade, also included Elon Musk. How are you going to get Elon Musk as a mainstream alternative hero unless he does something to appear like a hero? Oh, yeah, he's bought Twitter and he's let some, people back. Okay, so now he's a hero, right? Yeah.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?